Hello everyone, my name is Robert Leonardo. I'm reporting for DevC 208, Module 3, Section B. My report will cover the following. First, comparing social marketing versus other disciplines, focusing on disciplines which are closely related to social marketing or oftentimes confused with social marketing. Second, covering unique value proposition, including principles and a case study. Now let me dive into the first topic. How does social marketing differ from other disciplines? Before we discuss the differences, let me first stress these four attributes that are considered to be musts for social marketing, and we will use this as a gauge for comparison. First, I would say, most importantly, influencing change in behavior generally. This defines the divide between social marketing and other marketing disciplines for the simple reason that most offer primary involvement of monetary or material trade. Social marketing begs to differ with this attribute being the focus of its work. Second, application of marketing principles and techniques. Third, focusing on priority audience segments, specifically target beneficiaries. And fourth, delivering positive benefits for the individual as well as the society. Now let's start with an NGO or a nonprofit marketing, which is defined as doing marketing to help the organization operate, raise funds, recruit volunteers, organize advocacy efforts, and so on. Let's look at the four attributes of social marketing to see whether it passes the checks. If you think of these activities we mentioned earlier, raising funds, recruiting volunteers, and so on, these do not require change of behavior. That alone crosses out its chances. Now I know what you have in mind. What if change of behavior is one of the programs of the nonprofit or the NGO? Isn't it a typical NGO would possibly have a change of behavior as part of its programs? Let's use Family Planning Organization of the Philippines as an example. What is its purpose, its aim? Looking at the website, we see that one of its aims is convincing couples to make active personal decisions about their sexual and reproductive health. Now, while they have to do NGO marketing in order to operate and survive as a non-governmental organization, raising funds and the like, on the other hand, they may also do social marketing, where they implement programs of enabling couples to decide on their own, which is a function of a behavior change. How about cost promotion? In this case, its focus is increase awareness or promote its cause. Such organization is focused on awareness and not change of behavior. If we look at the marketing attributes, we can see that, again, this doesn't qualify as a social marketing. It's different altogether. Now, what about the public sector marketing? In their case, they are focused on the government agencies' products and services, such as postal services, health center services. They also seek public support of campaigns and increase compliance. Based on the checks, we see that public sector marketing isn't social marketing. As emphasized earlier, the first attribute stands out as the primary differentiator of many disciplines misconstrued as social marketing: behavior change. How about Ministry of Health or Department of Health? Don't they do programs that require change of behavior? when they convince people vaccination, isn't that a work on change of attitude? Let's see a different example of a public sector doing its marketing work and determine if it's a public sector marketing or a social marketing. This is a video of a campaign by Singapore's Ministry of Health to encourage vaccination at the height of the pandemic. It aims to convince people to go for vaccination at a time when there was hesitation. The filmmakers made sure to make the video as attractive and as catchy as possible, hiring popular comedians for the act. I would say the intention was to change behavior and convince people to take action. Is this social marketing or is this public sector marketing? Now let's see the attributes, whether they pass or they fail. The effort to change behavior, I think, makes it and seems to be the key here. And therefore, this is social marketing. Well, this is social marketing performed by public sector. In other words, public sector NGOs and non-profits as organizations can do social marketing while at the same time, in the function as an organization, do public sector marketing, NGO marketing, and non-profit marketing, respectively. Now let's talk about unique value proposition. Have you heard of this word? I'm sure you're familiar with the unique selling proposition uh, in commercial marketing. It is a similar concept. Every brand should have a unique selling proposition that will make it stand out in the market and be chosen by many consumers. Social marketing, in turn, has its unique value proposition. Let me discuss the principles behind unique value proposition. It is precisely this that makes social marketing special and different from other types of marketing. Value exchange, recognition of completion of competition, sustainability, 4 Ps of social marketing. Value exchange. In commercial marketing, we trade goods with money, while in social marketing, we trade change of behavior for a positive benefit. For example, quitting smoking gives you the benefit of a clean bill of health, or at least reduce the risks of what you already have. This involves an intangible change of behavior in exchange for a benefit that is non-monetary or intangible assets such as good health, mental health, or better living conditions. Recognition of competition. This is a concept of offering different options, which triggers a first step to think about changing behavior and therefore given a choice. Best positive option, alternatives, lesser evil, what have you. But there's the best one in this list of options. In the case of smoking, you can quit or choose a substitute. But the question is, are there other options outside of quitting that are healthy? Yes, you got that right. Social marketing also has 4 Ps, and it is the same piece literally as labeled, but not in the context. For a product, it is not in the form of an actual tangible product or service offered, but as a positive benefit. And the price is change of behavior. Note also that the price to pay is not monetary, but the effort. Place is not the outlets who sell because there's nothing to sell, but the environment where the change of behavior happens. Examples are providing a conducive environment, policies on smoking such as limited areas to smoke. This leads to making positive choices or discourages the opposite behavior. Promotion is personalized. in the form of personal testimonies, stories in videos, or even personal conversations. A marketing plan is not successful until it has proven a sustainable growth of the product or brand. In the case of social marketing, sustainability can only be measured from a change of behavior transformed into a new habit. This can only be done through continuous tracking of the program and adjustment according to the changes in the target and the environment. Its implementation can be in the form of follow-throughs and allowing contact with beneficiaries to ask questions. This allows evaluation of the program's effectiveness and ways to improve it further.